Hello friends, this is exhaust fan. This fan is burnt out and this is having the aluminum winding. These aluminum winding motors are very less time it is rotating. This is not durability in the motor section. Okay, I removed all the windings in the motor and the papers will be removed. This is the motor is small capacity motor. This motor shaded pole motor. This motor is not having the capacitor to start. In this type of small motors, we can use the shaded pole motors. We say it is shaded pole motors. These motors are in very small size. Okay. The shaded pole motors is make a phase shift. When phase shift is occurs in the motor, then it will be run any single phase motors. In heavy motors, there are using a capacitors in the starting winding. There is no motor is using. Okay, let's go to wind a motor. I cleaned all the slots. Here is I using 31 SWG wire of, it is having the 600 tons. 600 tons is not inserted directly to this motor. For that purpose, we make a 150 tons of each coil. It is make a 4 coils to insert in these slots. That will be 600 tons will be completed. Okay, 150 tons of coil I am inserting in the slot. These shaded pole motors are very useful in the small motors, exhaust fan and small motors. This type of motors are used. Okay, I put a second coil of first slot. This is also having the 150 turns. Totally 4 coils is to be inserted in the single slot. Then we get a 600 tons. Okay. In this type of motor, we must careful in the direction of winding. Direction of winding is must careful. Okay, I am inserting the second coil. I make a speed the video. Okay. Okay, this is, I think it is lost coil of this slot. Okay friends, when it is opening the motor, we must count the numbers of turns and the gauge of the turn. We must see and confirm it, what is it. In this motor, the aluminum winding is I think it is 70 grams of wires, one coil. Totally it is 210 or 220 grams is there. I brought a copper wire. We can't get the aluminum wire here. I brought the copper wire of 3 times higher than this wire. I inserting lost coil of this slot. Very carefully we must handle this. Otherwise, when the wire is damaged or scratched to the body of this slot, we must take a careful. Okay, the first coil is completed. Like that, and this is the same direction we put the coils inside in the single slot, that is same direction, and then the other coil is to be insert in the opposite direction. In the opposite direction we must insert the coil. Otherwise we can't get the magnetic flux opposite direction. We can't get the opposite direction. We can't get the magnetic flux. When we insert the coil, we must get the coil to coil, the direction will be different and the flux will be different direction. Okay, I can show the how it is works in the magnetic needle. This is the third coil. I inserting this. When we using the metal screwdrivers, or the sharp will be nice and make the coil to fit easily. Okay, the third coil is completed. Okay, now the fourth coil is to be put in the opposite direction. Okay, when to coil, the direction of the winding is to be different. Okay, the 4 coils is to be completed, and I put a sleeves and make the coil is to be safe. Now we can check the flux of the magnetic flux. I connected two wires, the last two ends of the wire in the series connection. Okay, I connected all. See the magnetic flux, how it is to be shown. It is rotates in the magnetic needle. I think all the direction is correct. Okay, I show you. This is south, north, south, north, south, north, south, north, south, north. Like this we must get the flux. Otherwise we can't get the rotation in the rotor. See the in the center point the magnetic needle will rotates automatically. Okay. See, here, see, the all direction is to be changes, 4 directions. See, south, north, north, south, north, like that. See, so the magnetic needle is rotates. Okay, I show you once again. See, the direction is different in the coils. Okay, in these type of magnets we must keep and make the windings flux is checked by the magnetic needle. The blindly the winders are doing like that, the direction must be opposite direction is to be confirmed. Then the magnetic needle is not necessary. In the starting learning purpose, we must see the magnetic needle and make the coils to be perfect. Then we can tie the coils tightly by using the thread. These two wires are end connections. This is mains connection, phase and neutral. The wire is to be cleaned and make a perfect connection. See, the enamel is to be removed by the knife. We put the sleeve for the wire and make a solder to be loose, not to be loose. Okay. The sleeve is to be put and tie the wire also. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you have any idea in this video, please share it to your friends and please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, this side is completed and another side is to be tied with the threads. This side is to be tied. The coil is to be stiffly, it is to be sit. Okay, then we put a insulation varnish. Whether the coil is, if it is damaged, the varnish is to be rectify that complaint. Okay, the varnish is to be filled sufficiently. Okay, in the last session we can make a rotor is to be fit. When after fitting, this is make a free of the rotor. Otherwise, the rotor is to be tight. When the running, it will be stopped. In the starting, the complaint will be there. We must rotor is to be rotates freely. Then it is correct. Okay. Okay. The motor is free. I put a connection. This is the no, there is no grounding also. See, the motor is perfect now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please share the video to your friends and please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you once again. Okay.